Yes.
All right, welcome to Fight Fix with Frankie Barker. This is the wrap-up of UFC129 Toronto. This is the biggest attendance ever. They took 12 million at the gate. It was unbelievable. It was just incredible. Anyway, I'm going to go through it now. I've got no notes. I'm going to try and wing it as much as I can. Remember the guys and remember the results. I've got all the results in my mind, but I might mispronounce some of the names, so don't get upset with me about that. So this is episode number 9, by the way. All right, let's get to the first fight. Featherweight bout was Yves Dubois against Pablo Garza. I've got to say that Yves Dubois came out. He was absolutely demolishing. Is an understatement against Pablo Garza. He was landing some ferocious leg kicks. Man, his legs were welting up before our very eyes. It was amazing. The striking was incredible. But Pablo Garza, man, what a stud. He just hung in there. He took some horrific punishment. He got into a clinch. He threw a couple of knees. And what that did, that forced Dubois' arm to go down to block the second knee. As the second knee came down, this whole area was open, and then Garza just jumped up. He was actually looking for an armbar, but he just turned into a triangle. Man, it was just beautiful. So, awesome submission, absolutely amazing submission. So, huge props to Pablo Garza on that. Next fight, John Makdessi, Kyle Watson. Well, it's not in order of how we saw it on the weekend, but I'm just giving the results as I have them down here on Wikipedia. So, obviously, Makdessi, great striker. Apparently, his background is like 22-0 in kickboxing with some crazy amount of knockouts, like 18 knockouts, etc. He was smaller out of the two. It was going to be difficult for Kyle Watson to, Whitehead, Watson to adjust to that, striking downwards a little bit, left his chin a little bit high on numerous occasions. I was surprised that he lasted 2.5 rounds. And finally, and not to mention that Makdessi's legs were amazing. He was throwing hook kicks to set him up. He was throwing leg kicks. He was throwing hard body kicks and back kicks. He was really mixing it up, making it hard for Kyle Watson to get his range and to get his timing. And look, here's another situation I speak about often. It just blows my mind that pure submission specialists like Kyle Watson decided to stand and bang. I didn't get it. I thought his game plan would be to close the distance, get him confidence with striking, and take him down submitting. Didn't happen. Guess what happened? He faked a roundhouse kick, came out spinning back fist, ding! Right on the chin, knocked him out as soon as he touched him. It was an amazing knockout. Fantastic striking ability. Shows the variety and how Makdessi can just mix the fight up. Man, I'm a fan. I can't wait to see this kid fight again. So he moves on. All right, Jason McDonald, Ryan Jensen. Man, Jason McDonald immediately off his back. Beautiful setup. He had the overhook on that arm. He started bringing his knee through. He got up and put the seatbelt, which is the left hand around the back and underneath the other guy's, Jensen's left wrist. It's called a seatbelt from the back. Scooted his hips out a bit. He started walking his leg up, cleared the shoulder, locked up the triangle. It's a wrap. It's beautiful jiu-jitsu from Jason McDonald. Great to see him back from a layoff from injury. Great to see him back on the mat, taking care of business. Menjivar, Ivan Menjivar against Charlie Valencia. Menjivar's striking was crisp, to say the least. It was a really short fight. I love the explosiveness of Menjivar. He had time off. Originally, he fought GSP in GSP's first pro fight in 2002. So that was really interesting information. He's come back, trained hard. He looked great, looked in good shape, very explosive. And he went into a clinch, tried to push him off the first time, threw a bit of an elbow over the top, didn't work well, clinched in again. Again, he used his left hand this time, and as Valencia brought his head forward to try and resist the pushing of the hand, he just jammed that elbow right on the nose, broke it, dropped him, finished it. Big John McCarthy came in and stopped it. Great result for Menjivar. Can't wait to see him fight again. Good to see the small fighters doing well again. Moving right along. Sean Pearson, Jake Ellenberger. I'll be honest with you, I missed the very, very start of that fight, but the result I got, obviously a great combination of nice left hook that set him up and got Pearson kind of falling but kind of turning, and with the knuckles, you can see just the knuckle part of the glove, he just came around and he really used that knuckle. Beautiful pinpoint striking. Hit him on the chin, knocked him down, knocked him out. Great result for Jake Ellenberger, taking the fight on 2 weeks' notice or less. Amazing. He looked really thick this time. He's just looked bigger than I can remember. I don't know, maybe I'm just confusing myself with someone else, but Jake Ellenberger, he's got a lot of skills. I can't wait to see him fight again. You keeping up with me, Dimmer?
Always.
Okay, main card, Bocek, Ben Henderson. Man, I've got to say, what an amazing pace and a relentless determination from Ben Henderson. Of course, we expect no less from him. His cardio, he's relentless. attitude towards it. His striking was great. His takedowns were great. His wrestling was good. I mean, he had Bocek in some trouble. He almost just imposed a grappler's game on him. I'm not too sure. Bocek tried to really. I thought Bocek would have done a lot more to try and get him down, Ben Henderson, but he didn't do much at all in that department, and really trying to get the fight to the ground and finish it right there. You know, look, I just think he outstruck Bocek. Bocek sort of kept the standing more than I could really imagine he would. What did you think, Dimar? Did you think Bocek? He didn't even look like he was going for many takedowns.
No, not at all.
It looked like he was just trying to stand and bang, and that was a mistake. So for me, definitely unanimous decision for Ben Henderson. I mean, I was really impressed with Ben Henderson. Really impressed. I can't wait to see him again. Man, he's a monster at 155. Really good. I think if you underestimate Ben Henderson, it's a mistake. Obviously, he's coming back. He's a little bit. I'm sure he was pretty pissed off with the result, with the Pettis situation. You know, running like a ninja on the fence and kicking him and knocking him out. I mean, who wants to be the high point of the conversation of that fight being the person who gets kicked in the face? I mean, I have a lot of compassion for his cause, and to come back to be so fired up and to I mean, the funny thing was, even since Joe Rogan ready to do some jiu-jitsu with you right now, I just thought it was fantastic. So huge props for Ben Henderson. Good job for him.
Nice new tat as well.
Dude, did you see those wings? Those angel wings? Holy shit, man, that was amazing. It was fresh ass. It came all the way around, and man, they were some giant ass wings, man. That was impressive. Very impressive. Anyway, so that was that. Vladimir Machenko against Jason Brills. Hey, Verbal, Brills was on the card. Did you chuckle when you heard it? Come on, did you chuckle? Yeah, well, Machenko, that beautiful right uppercut was kind of really... Those big guys, man, the way they strike, it kind of looks like a little bit awkward, but it works for them, man. It works for them. And let me tell you, Jason Brills was done, son. As soon as that uppercut hit, he was in some deep trouble. He went to the ground. It was a foregone conclusion. Machenko's got some super power, man. He's got some very, very tough knockout power. That was obvious against Jason Brills. So when he wakes up, I'm sure he'll relook at that fight and have a look at his defense.
Nate Diaz.
Nate Diaz? Who did he fight again? He suplexed him 3 times.
McDonald?
Who was it?
McDonald?
Was it? Oh, Rory McDonald from TriStar.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he looked like a GSP.
Yeah.
Like a 21-year-old version of GSP. Did you see the back on that? You know what I noticed straight away? Is that Rory McDonald, in my eyes, he looked 2 weight classes heavier than Nate Diaz. Either Nate Diaz has to look at putting on some beef. Seriously putting on some beef. I'm serious, dude. Nate Diaz, he's a stud. There's no doubt about it. Coming out of Stockton, California, are you kidding me? The boy's a stud. Even Nick. All of those guys, Cesar Gracie, Jake Shields, these boys are animals. These guys know how to bring it. But, you know, he just looked outweighted to start with. And look at the power of Rory McDonald to be able to just pick up Nate Diaz and just gollywog him all over the joint. He was just a rag doll. It was amazing. It shocked me. It shocked me, to be honest. The third one, I thought he killed him. I thought he killed him. Did you see that last one? He suplexed somebody's neck. Rory McDonald looked so big. After he suplexed him, I could barely see one arm and one leg. And that's how much Rory McDonald just completely camouflaged Nate Diaz. Unbelievable. Man, he put a beating. It's plain and simple, dude. He just put a beating on Nate Diaz. So Nate Diaz is a stud. He just fought his heart out the whole time. He did what he could. You could see he was absolutely devastated by that loss. But, mate, he's a stud. He'll be back. I can't wait to see Nate Diaz fight again. But Rory McDonald, shit. What a start, man. He was unbelievable. And you know what I noticed? That the TriStar boys are really taking on that fake kick, left jab, right leg kick. You know that combination, that Superman jab, leg kick combination that GSP's made real famous? All of them are doing it. All of them. I think that dude did a spinning back fist against Kyle Watson, did it a little bit as well. Rory McDonald did it as well. Amazing. Great fight.
Sean Pearson as well.
Really? I mean, I only saw the time when he got knocked out. I missed the first part. Well, anyway, you understand what I'm getting at. All right, let's move on.